Crash analysis. What everybody been waiting for. Let's do it. Stink dog. Washing out. And not really washing out, more like stabbing out. Did you see how slippery that starting line was? Both coming into those corners and out of those corners, these guys were all looking like flat track. So this is what I saw that happen. Get excited you don't see my face because my previous analysis, I think, was full of baloney. After reviewing this, I've changed my opinion. But just so you know, my previous analysis was, hey, it's slippery coming in and out of this corner. So he's hauling into it. Front end slides, lets off the brakes, boom, rebounds, and puts him over the berm. Now, looking at this, I think this is just comes into coming in way too effing hot because he's trying to cover his line because he's getting past. So he's hauling ass in, hauling ass, now trying to lean over while the other rider, his body, you know, they're sliding into this corner because everyone is hauling ass and everyone's looking at Steinke like, oh shit, this is going to be real bad. This guy's already getting stuffed. And so his body positioning was wrong. You're supposed to brake straight up and down and then start sliding in the corner if you're coming in super hot. And so his front end has already made it to where he's crashing right now because of how hot he came into the corner, and he's not sliding, drifting into this because, you know, there's a rider right next to him. Boom. And that's all she wrote. Webb. These KTMs are struggling. They are struggling. You know, you look at everybody on them. Marv is struggling. McElrath is struggling. Now, granted, they're on different teams, but I think it's more of a suspension thing is why they're struggling so much. Pretty much the same reason why Tomac left Kawasaki was suspension reasons, parts reasons, right? If you want to be technical about it, yeah. So we saw Webb go down. Just stiff suspension, not set up the best. Front wheel popped out of a rut and just rolled over, you know, low-sided. Boom. Happened. Bike problem, rider problem, maybe. I'm going to say both. Vince, how did he crash? I thought he crashed as those whoops were getting so beat up because they weren't as fast of whoops because you couldn't enter them really fast. So guys were dropping and making huge holes into the middle of them. And eventually you get this V, and if you don't stay in that V, you got these damn near speed bumps, you know, curbs on each side of the whoops. So if you're not in that V, it's going to kick. And the bike just got away from him, you know. He got out of the main little V and boom, 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 went down. It just so happened that Shimoda was right on his ass and hit him in the face. Bummer. And then the one we want to talk about is Kenny and Anderson. If you watch my other video, I tell you that it was just kind of a confidence move. Yeah, total confidence move. It was a dirty move, but it was still a confidence move. Anderson came in there, the lines collided. He was wanting to be out front and wanting to get away. So he's focused ahead. Kenny left the door open by going wide. It's a much smoother line going wide, and it may have worked out. All you needed was Anderson to check up. Yes, he had the line. He could have checked up. Kenny could have checked up once he saw him coming over here, but two big confident guys are going at it. They're going to be wide open. It's for the lead. You know, just bigger man, guy on the inside is the dude that won. I do say, if Kenny was more of a dick, they wouldn't have made contact. Anderson would have checked up. Would have known that, hey, this guy is not going to check up, and if something bad happens, he's going to retaliate. But everyone knows that Kenny's not going to retaliate, so he went for it. And it didn't work out in his favor because Kenny was wide open and he didn't check up. So was this a multiple thing? Yeah, it was multiple faults. A, the track, the lines connected. B, Kenny didn't want to let up. Anderson didn't want to let up. Boom. What happens? Makes it look like it was completely Anderson's fault. Don't think it was completely Anderson's fault. However, I do say over digressing that Kenny needs to be more of a dick, because it would have made Jason think twice about making as aggressive of a move. So boom! That is the crash analysis. Till next weekend. This is Johnny F. and Hopper. You know, like, subscribe, dislike. You know, if you want to blow up the motor with that dislike button, do it. If you want to, Jason Anderson, the like button, do that too. I like that idea. Just make sure your elbow up. Make sure you're eating those cookies so that you got the weight behind you if you're gonna slam into somebody. You know, you don't want to be this little jockey, because you're just gonna, like Kenny, just explode. I don't make crypto videos.